Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm so fucking fired up after the shit I had to deal with today. I'm gonna make a taking out of trash video later, but I gotta make this video now. This has got me really upset. So earlier today, me and my family went to the church that's in my area to get my 7-month-old son baptized. His name is Daniel. You know, he's like 7 months old. We meant to have him baptized earlier, but we never got around to it. However, we got around to it today. You know, we had a very early ceremony where we went to the church to have him baptized. It was a pretty good ceremony, you know. So then, after it happened, this was like half an hour ago, I talked to the priest. You know, I said, look, Father, thank you so much for doing this. This was a really nice favor. And he said, don't mention it, Simon. And I was like, well, Father, can you do another favor for me? And he was like, what? And I told him. Alright, I told him about how I told the same thing to Betaine 52, that the Beatitudes say, blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And, you know, I told him that, and I said, I'm blessed. That means, in the Catholic Church, that I'm on my way to becoming a priest. And then he laughed at me. He was like, are you serious? And he said, that's very funny, Simon. And I was like, no, Father, I'm serious, and I have something to ask you. Could you please request from the bishop that they make a Roman Catholic church in Boston dedicated to me? The Church of Blessed Simon, the Church of Blessed Simon, or Saint Simon, after I'm dead. And it was, he like gave me a strange look, and he was like, what? And he said, the Beatitudes say that if you're persecuted for the sake of righteousness, you are blessed. And he was like, and he went through this long explanation. He was like, okay, first of all, Simon, it's pronounced beatitude. And I was like, who gives a fuck how it's pronounced? It's the same thing. And then he said, blessed means happy. And he said, it also means be on your way to becoming saved, but that's a completely different definition. No, it's not. The same. Oh, so suddenly words have only one definition? Oh yeah, here's a good double definition word. Asshole means an anus, and you. And then he was like, and how are you even being persecuted? And then I showed him. I took out my phone, okay, and I showed him my YouTube account and all the shit that's going on, all the shit I'm taking from people, and I showed him my videos. I thought I could convince him. And then he was like, he was like, what is wrong with you? Don't you know that by acting this way in the community, you are giving a bad representation to the Roman Catholic Church, and that is not needed. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I'm giving a bad reputation? No, you're the one that's being a softie. You're the one that's being a pussy when these fucking Protestant fundamentalists like UK Christian 28 and James Evangelical 99 and Betaine 52 and Ryan the Hedgehog walk all over us because of our faith. And the Jewish guy that comments on my videos, I forget his name, it was a really long one, like Doc something, and he was like, you deserve it, the way that you are acting. And I was so outraged. I was like, look, buddy, what is wrong with you? Don't you see that I'm defending our faith from persecution and hatred? And he was like, what you're doing is bad for the faith. And I hope, and if you keep this up, you're going to be excommunicated. What? Me get excommunicated? Me fucking get excommunicated? You should be excommunicated. You fucking son of a bitch! I mean, what kind of priest would let the sectarianism be thrown upon us Catholics? I mean, seriously. I defend our religion, and from these pricks who hate us, and then it's my fault. No, this guy is an asshole. I just told him, fuck you, Father Anthony. I'm not gonna say his last name, because, you know, I'm a good Christian. I wouldn't do that to somebody. Father Anthony. And I told him, my family is not attending his church anymore. And guess what happened? They got mad at me. They were like, Simon, you should have gotten, like, this is my younger brother. He was like, Simon, how'd you get us kicked out of that church? And I was like, I didn't get you kicked out. I chose to leave. I chose to leave that fucking church. That priest is not a real Catholic. Okay, no, I got so upset. Now I have to find another Catholic church in Boston for my family and I to go to attend every Sunday for Mass. And my mother, you know, I love her, but she did something so rude. She apologized to the priest on my behalf. She said, I'm sorry for Simon's behavior, and the priest said that it was okay and that we could, and then we could attend without trouble again. And then I got so mad at my mom. I'm not even talking to her after what she did. And then I gave the priest a piece of my mind. I was like, look, buddy, you threaten to excommunicate me. You let us be sectarian. You let people be sectarian to Roman Catholicism. And you make my own mother go behind my back to humiliate me. And to let down all that I believe in. No. Okay. That's for last straw. You want to play that game? Guess what? I'm going to make a complaint to the local bishop of the archdiocese, and I'm going to get you excommunicated. And I just walked out there furious. All this shit happened today, so I've had a really stressful day. So don't even think of accusing me of being like a sock account or a troll or anything, because I'm genuinely serious. And if the bishop doesn't do anything, I'll have to go to the cardinals and the pope. If the Vatican does not do anything, I'm going to have to stop my own religion. Because if they won't do anything, then the Catholic Church is failing. And I'm gonna have to start a true Catholic religion. You'll see. But I'm sure that won't happen. Well, I'm sure that they'll take my case seriously, and they'll excommunicate Father Anthony. And so yeah, Father Anthony, I hope you're watching this. I demand an apology. Otherwise, fuck you. That's all I gotta say for now.